Finally, I'm going to play a tune in a style that isn't alternating thumb style, nor is it the dead thumb style. It's in a style that doesn't really have a name, but I'm giving it the name Happy Thumb style. It really was pioneered, as far as I know, by a guy named Blind Blake. And Blind Blake did a number of tunes, well, a tremendous amount of tunes actually during the late 20s and early 30s, where his thumb often did this little jump. Ba-doom, doom, 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 ba-doom, doom, 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 ba-doom. If you want to get technical, it's actually a anticipation to the one beat. Instead of being on the beat, the dead thumb and the alternate styles are, he's actually kind of going and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and sometimes and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, ba-boom. So it's almost a little bit like a kick drum might be, kind of putting the anticipation in. And I love Blind Blake's playing, and as anybody would if you listen to it. And so I've actually I started doing a number of his tunes, and I kind of adapted that style to a bunch of things that I like to do, where I do something a bit different, where the thumb at times is hitting the anticipation and not the on beat. So for example, that thumb style will be something where you might go, right there, I'm actually hitting the thumb on the and 1. It's on the and the 1 is actually the chords that I'm playing with my fingers. I'll explain a little bit more of that in a minute, but I'll play a tune that I often play. It's a Mac Rebennack or Dr. John tune called Such a Night, and you'll notice, if you look carefully, that my thumb is doing this thing. It's often hitting off beats, anticipations, not on beats. Here's the little loop of Such a Night that I was doing before, so you can take a look at the right hand. Etc. And here is a little kind of right hand look at what I was doing a minute ago. Again, it can be any progression you play. Entirely anticipated thumb. When you take a look at this, you'll notice that the thumb, like the alternate thumb, is sometimes on the beat, big surprise, but often it's a kind of an eighth note before the beat. So playing the thumb on this is really tricky. And one of the things I'd recommend you do is just get into the habit of doing, at first, all anticipated. And then you put together an arrangement where sometimes it sounds best when the melody is on the beat. I tend to think of the anticipation of the thumb as being off the beat. When the melody is an anticipation, then I put the thumb on the beat.